Bagaitso, welcome back. Your eyes are still firmly glued on Mzanzi Fundiz. Dilo tso tsohle tsa diski di bolelwa mo man, and that's why le wena o bona hore re tshwaretse dilo tse mnate. Speaking of dilo tse mnate, hona le tee la tshwantse re enweng quick fast in a hurry. A re cheke hore Lunga o re tshwaretse efeng ya ka tjeko. Lunga, dintsha.
Samina Babugile Kaya, welcome back to Isikhathi Sendaba. With Tunuklonga intokazi enhle yakwaThenjwe kwayo, of course. And you know what we say, asisheshe siliphungele litiye lingakaze liphole. Sizoqala ngeSoweto derby ebeqopha umlando Saturday on the 1st of Feb, and there's a lot of drama surrounding it. First, idrama yokuthi lela penalty lanikwa kwiPirates. The drama yokuthi a lot of ticket holders were denied access to a stadium because apparently it was full. Mara thingathi address le drama yenzeke ngaphandle. Do you guys feel like it's fair ukuthi uthenge ticket on Ticket Pro or any reputable store that sells tickets? Uyazi now ukuthi it's valid. Uyafika stadium ngaleso sikhathi ufika ngaso and then bakutshela ukuthi sigcwele. Ubani lo ngaphakathi ongamelanga abe lapho? And we all know that derby is a very, very big game in the continent, and people come from all parts of South Africa. Ukuthi bazobuka. Cabanga wena uvele KZN, uvele KZN ngetikiti lakho lokuthi li very valid, akusi itikiti lomgunyathi. Mawufika egate bakutshela ukuthi hayi kugcwele and angeke ngikhona ukungena. Kahle ubani who's inside that's not supposed to be there. And ngiyakhumbula Mr. Gayton McKenzie bekaloka khala ngendaba ye-VAR nan. But I feel like ngathi sesiyayishesha. There's a lot of maintenance kumele yenziwe la eJardini. Kumele kucentwe kakhulu before sizokhuluma ngendaba ezinkulu ezama-VAR. But asikho lapho. I hope next time ngeke kusaba ne-poor management, poor administration, security izoba tight, because we know ukuthi Soweto derby man is a big game. It's a very, very big game, and we expect abantu abaningi vele abazoza. And inkinga nabantu masebe khona bayakwata. Kwana myself bengizokhala shembe kuyomele bangihlinzele inkomo ukuthi ngibhadalele itikiti kodwa mangifika lapha ngizongitshela ukuthi kugcwele angikwazi ukungena. I'd cry for days. But now ngathi kumhambela kahle Thembi Nkosi Lodge, aka Unyoso. You remember last week I spoke ukuthi he was presented to Redad, but bengikhulumisa ukuthi ithatha isikhathi nyana, but sekwenzekile, it's official. Thembi Nkosi Lodge is now part of Redad, and eniyibonile le intro video yakhona. Bese ngathi ngibukela music video or ngathi ba promote i-brand or ngathi ba promote yona Redad. Despite all drama yaka Thembi Nkosi surrounding his name, he makes a very, very football brand. He makes a very good football brand. Asiphume kuleyo ndaba yaka Thembi Nkosi Lodge singene endabeni enkulu kakhulu, match of the week. It's Mamelodi Sundowns versus Orlando Pirates. Yobi iqopha umlando. Pirates avidlala ama game amakhulu. Sizobona ukuthi kahle kahle kwenzakalani, and it's a sold out game. Note, it's a sold out game. Asazi ukuthi Sundowns sell out so Orlando Pirates, but I think from the bottom of your heart you know ukuthi ubani sell out, but it doesn't matter. What matters is what happens in the pitch of play kwenzakalani, because I think another team, their team yellow, can vouch ukuthi ama supporters, they really don't matter when it comes to results. It's funama results. Kodwa ke make sure that you arrive early. I'm not saying that what happened with derby be right, but now there's certain things ongaziyenza yazini ukupreventa lento eyenzeka kwi-derby. So ufike early, make sure ukuthi nawe uthola isitulo sakho akube ne-mishmash. But anyways guys, isikhathi sami sesingathi sihambe safika la kuphekela khona, asidlulise kubaphathi bendawo size ukuthi bathini ngalesi gaxa. Bye bye.
Lungobolela ka le Pagania le Sundowns le Pagania, because I have to put it in a proper way ya fixture. Sundowns ke yabona iboetse ku free scoring form yabona 3-1 derby.
Look, I think it's important that you look at the personnel that sits at Sundowns. If you look at Ribeiro, you expect him to do some magic.
Alisagradi 1-0.
No, 1-0. But 1-0 meant that, you know, there was issues. And I think you said it when you said, when a coach starts with problems, it allows him to be able to work. Peter's back on form.
Yeah.
You're looking at Matthews. I know Coach Mlungisi did not know what to do with Matthews, but Cardoso seems to know what to do with Matthews. And you're looking at
the coach Mangoa to some extent.
The coach Mangoa.
Yes, yeah.
And you look, there's a new navigator there. Where do you want it? You know, he moderates the ball there. Jaden Adams, where must it go? It must go there. So this thing, Saturday is going to be fireworks.
We saw, I mean, Hokora in terms of free scoring, and the stabilizer. Kumura.
Yeah.
Can we confidently say now, Hore, Peter Shalulile is more effective coming from the bench?
I think Coach Cardoso's strategy has always worked because he sees what's happening on the field and he has gone and made decisions. I mean, Peter has scored most of his goals under Cardoso coming from the bench.
Yeah, Okaro read a game him not.
So Cardoso reads well, gives Peter the instruction. He seems to follow those very well because in the Champions League, the one goal that Peter scored plus forcing an own goal was from the bench. And against when Sundowns was mauling Golden Arrows, Peter came from the bench. So it's been a place where Peter has come to be good at. Maybe at Loftus we will see Peter as the all-time leading goal scorer if he comes on well.
Yeah, maybe it'll happen. But we witnessing coaches Baukaring, they're not emotionally driven.
Yeah.
But for about logic, where they can make sound decisions from both sides. Should we expect a game in Loring? Enough fireworks, but game of moments?
Yeah, look, games are highly tactical. They tend to be boring, to be honest. But at the end of the day, you need coaches to be tactical, especially when you look at where Sundowns is and where Pirates is. And they come into these games both being teams that are really, really pushing each other, which is a great thing to see. But going back again to your statement or your question, Cox, I'd like to think it's going to be a highly tactical game. I mean, we're talking national team players in both teams, you know. We're talking
bench everywhere, stand.
Like you look at the internationals, he's speaking about Shalulile, captain of Namibia, doing amazing things. You're talking of Hoto on the other side. A guy who would literally play anywhere in the field and he still gives you 100%. You're talking about a talent that talks about an Allende who's lazy. And it's going to be a question of who's lazy in this case.
The who wants to score in front of capacity.
Exactly. You know, you're talking by the likes of that. And the chances are not that I'm putting this into effect, but I hope it does happen. You could see the return of Themba Mshishizwane. You never know. You know, it's going to be quite interesting when you pit that against the Texiaco ambulance yako Tembisa skisa kivisa things.
Tembisa versus Tembisa.
You know, Mara Esi, just Cox, we must tell the Paganias, we don't do kumbayas in Pitor. So this thing of sitting together that happened last week, we don't do it.
No, but that has always been clear.
Must sit the other side in the sun.
SC, Cox, Orlando Pirates is able to grind result. You know, some might say they're not performing as well as they were not as free scoring as, but they've gotten to that point, and that's the point you want as a coach.
So this week is their challenge because now they're facing a team that also knows how to push these games to an extent. If you look at Sundown this season, especially if you look at them in the CAF Champions League, games where you thought, this team is not going to come out, and they come out and they're like giving you totally something different. And there's something different from the team is Coach Cardoso on the bench, being able to read the game and bring in a Shasha that's coming in from the bench. Ideally for me, Shasha is not a player that comes from the bench. He's a guy you could install and he disturbs the whole entire team. His press is insane. And you look at that, it then tells you that you've got a Jose who's he's an idealist that has so many ideas in his head. He could come into the game and bench a relay and you're thinking, what is this guy thinking?
And re tla bua ka relay o re tlo dlala mara ke batla because le nna ke a itse le tshabong ka di prediction. A re utlwe hore baladi ba reng ka di predictions tse di tlo irahalang this weekend.
Good day. I would like to make some predictions on the game of Orlando Pirates and Sundowns. And my IG handle is smallcaps_Mutaung. And my predictions will be Orlando Pirates 2 and Sundowns 1.
Good day, Africans. Today, Mamelodi Sundowns will win in 1-0. Mamelodi Sundowns 1, Orlando Pirates 0. Thank you so much.
Good day, people of South Africa. My prediction for Mamelodi Sundowns vs Orlando Pirates is Pirates 2 and then Mamelodi Sundowns 0.
Sanbonani bantu basemzansi. This is my prediction for the game between Mamelodi Sundowns and Orlando Pirates. What I see here from the two games that these both teams are coming from is
Good day. This is Mzanzi Fundiz. The game for Saturday, I think it's going to be a lovely draw. The score, 1-1. I don't think there's any team that is going to win. 1-1 is going to be the score line. Lovely draw. Thank you.
draw.
Hi, ra utlwa ta Wizbashua o re botsa di-predictions tse sharpo ta Tench o bolela re tlo ba draw Mamphosa a re utlwe predictions tsa
It was
hao
not happening. Mamelodi Sundowns will extend the lead. They will win 2-1 on the day.
ho tla korama
Ribeiro and Matthews.
and rile ga da
Tito will dive a penalty.
ha ona ona re ke fete mo wena let's see your prediction
I don't see Pirates scoring this game. One, why I see Pirates not scoring. They're declining in terms of that. Sundowns is going higher. And it puts Pirates in a very interesting position to say, can they unlock that defense at Sundowns? We can talk about the number of goals that Sundowns has led into this season. But hey man, Sundowns is winning this game.
all right re bone Lufuno a absconda analysia ta skaboa SC utlaboa next week a reitse I want a prediction I confident unfortunately that's all we have for you this week make sure wa boa re tlo ba hold accountable and yeah remember to treat the people that you love right ke le rata lotlhe go high I never rock